The birds are fighting. They got hands. The birds are running a fight with each other. Listen, it's a whole brick out here. It's kind of cold, but I want to try a new setup for my video. So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Just Adri. My name is Adriana. I'm so glad you joined me today. Got my mimosa in my hands. I'm back again with another Asian drama review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Sword Snow Stride, starring Zhang, Ruoyun, and Teresa Lee. So did I like the drama? Did I hate the drama? Do you even care about my opinion? Well, since you tuned in, I guess you care a little bit. So let's get into this. Sword Snow Stride basically tells the story of Xu Fengyan. He is Prince of bay-beee. He doesn't want to learn martial arts. He doesn't want to take control of bay-beee, even though he's first in line because he's the eldest son. And his daddy wants him to take control, but he doesn't want to take control, and plus he doesn't want to learn martial arts. He travels the country. He leaves bay-beee for 3 years. He travels with his trustee. He thought he was a coachman. We'll get into it. Wang. They travel all across the country, across the land, getting into shenanigans, meeting different people, and just exploring the world. So eventually they come home after 3 years, like I said. When they first come home, Xu Fengyan has an assassination itself. It's nothing real. It's just Zhang, okay? Zhang basically is trying to assassinate him because she said it's because she wanted him to get used to the feeling of having his life threatened. She assassinates him, and it's oh, this ain't no real assassination. Since you failed at assassinating me, Jamie, you owe me some money. So we fast forward a little bit, and Xu Fengyan has a few real assassination attempts. One from a girl, I think her name was Yole, and then another one from Scholar Lim. So Scholar Lim actually attempts to get him on the lake. So while he's out in the lake trying to escape, he's on the boat trying to escape from Scholar Lim. He jumps into the lake, and at the bottom of the lake there's this man chained up, and he survives eating he survives off the oxygen that comes from fish and all that stuff. He frees him. Immediately after the man's freed, he attempts to run a fade on Wang. That's the first thing that he does after he's freed. So in doing that, we learned that Huang is not just an ordinary coachman. He's actually 9 swords long. And he got hands. He got hands. So Xu Fengyan eventually finds out. He's like, hey, you had hands this whole time. I never knew. After it's revealed that Huang is the legendary 9 swords Huang, he actually leaves bay-beee because he wants to go fight Wang Jianqi. I'm recording on my phone. I can't remember his name. I think it's Wang Jianqi. His name is Mr. Wang. We call him Mr. Wang. So he goes to fight Mr. Wang in Wudi City because he wants to retrieve a sword that he lost. So Huang, he goes to Wudi City, goes to fight Wang Jianqi, and he ends up getting killed. And he leaves his sword box on the wall of the city. So Xu Fengyan, that's what inspires him to pick up martial arts, because he wants to go retrieve Wang's sword. As Xu Fengyan is preparing to go on this journey, we actually meet a new character called God of Blades, and he basically serves as Xu Fengyan's bodyguard during this whole trip, and he's teaching him sword techniques and martial art techniques that he can use. So Xu Fengyan is actually picking up the martial arts techniques pretty well because he has inherited a special technique called a Duang Ting. I forgot how to pronounce it. That kind of helps his progression along because he learned he started taking up martial arts so late, he's already way behind the curve. But because he has this ability now, it kind of helps him absorb the martial arts techniques a lot more. Shenanigans happen, child. I'm trying not to give like the whole show away in case you want to watch it, even though I have given a spoiler with Wang stuff. But you know, that kind of happens early on. It's not really like a surprise because it's kind of like you expect it. But you know, that kind of sets the whole plot in motion was Wang's step. So, you know, a little bit of spoiler, sorry y'all. What I think about this show, let me tell you about the things that I did like about it. It's a good story, like for real. Like Swords No Stride is written by the same person who wrote Joy of Life, so you can kind of see the similarities between the two. I'll say it off the bat, I did like the first season of Joy of Life better than this one, but this one is actually pretty good. What's so similar about it is that it has like that whole element of, you know, I'm ahead. I'm like 2 steps ahead of you. Like you think you bested me, but you didn't because I'm 2 steps ahead of you. It kind of has that thing that Joy of Life had going on, and it has like the secrets, like, you know, this person is not working with who you think they're working with. They're actually working with this person, and if you knew better, you would not mess with them. But yeah, I like the story. Like, it's a very interesting story. It captivates you. It's got well-written characters. It's got good, interesting plot, and it's just very like, hey, this season, actually, I thought this was the whole show. Turns out this is just the first season, it seems like. But this season's main villain is very charming. Like, he really is. Like, I don't dislike him because he is very, very charming. And he's sympathetic. To not give spoilers, I'm not a fan of his ending. Okay? But, you know, I liked his presence on the first season of this show. Okay, the birds are fighting. They got him. The birds are running the face with each other. I also really like the costuming of the show. Like, everybody looks good. It's like nice, kind of like it's kind of shot similarly to Joy of Life, so I kind of got that kind of look, aesthetic. I think everybody looks nice. Zhang Ruoyun looks cute. Okay, with his hair, looks so cute. Some things I didn't like about Swords No Stride is I wish we would have got more backstory on certain characters. Now, granted, it seems like this is just season 1 of this show, but like, particularly with the Fair Fox, like, I definitely wanted more backstory on her. And a few other characters, but definitely Fair Fox for sure. I definitely wanted more backstory on her. Also, I'm kind of not feeling the way that Shu Fengyan is gaining strength. It's kind of like, you know how in shonen anime where the main lead, the protagonist, he gets strength through adversity, like Bleach, for example. Ichigo got beat up by Ulquiorra, he got stronger. He got beat up by Byakuya, got stronger. Aizen got stronger. Why? Got stronger. Like, each battle is like it teaches him something. With Shu Fengyan, it's kind of like his strength is given to him. I'm not saying that he doesn't do anything to deserve it. Like, his Shu Fengyan's strength lies in his brain. Like, he's very like strategic. But as far as like battle and martial arts strength, that gaining, it's kind of like it's given to him. It's kind of like he didn't fight for it, if it makes sense. I don't so much care for that. I prefer when the hero gains strength through adversity, not when, you know, everywhere we look, somebody's looking out for him. It kind of gets lame and boring. I would say that those are the only things that I don't like about the show. Overall, first season, solid first season for the show. I think it was very good. I think it was very well written. And it's it kept you entertained. It kept you intrigued. And I definitely can't wait for the second season whenever they release it. Now, hopefully, same with Joy of Life 2. I hope we keep the same cast for this show. But consider how it's the same writer. I don't know this for sure, But as a writer myself, I kind of feel like once a writer kind of has an actor that they like, because Ruoyun has been the lead in 2 of his works. So I'm kind of feeling like since he kind of likes him, I guess as the lead, that maybe he'll stick around for the next season and probably Joy Life too. But we'll have to see, y'all. We'll see. Joy Life 2 is supposed to come out this year, so we'll see. But anyways, that's my review of Swords No Stride. Highly recommend it. Go watch it. So yeah, so if you like this video, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see me do more drama reviews and stuff like that, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I post. I post weekly now. I'm actually getting better with consistency. Look at me. I'm doing good. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day and have a great weekend. Bye.